The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions for more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Single back. Takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him. Picks up some positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Point after, up and good. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Perkins. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
High completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The sure hands, it's Perkins. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. If he's lucky, he didn't throw an interception.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job at blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Can he make it to the marker? And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team the 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Perkins. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Burks. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, A&M. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds his target.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that completion. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
The freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and brings up a third down. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll feed the back again. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He's on the run. Launches deep. Catch made wide open way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like one more play here before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Minna's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they get the 2nd half started with the running play. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Plenty of time to throw. Firing to the right side. Catch made inside the 10. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Aggies. And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Positive yards on first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Crosses the 30. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown for the U. They will claim the second half lead.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. They make the tackle, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
But great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Takes the handoff. It's Perkins. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Perkins. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. This time, a completion.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. you better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Finding space at the 20. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. This conference championship game has certainly lived up to the bill. A tremendous buzz in here. We're in for a classic finish.
And you can feel the intensity. It's spilling over onto the field, even into the stands. Everyone knows how important it is to tie this game up. But this next drive will decide the final outcome of the football game.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's caught downfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Canes. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. We've got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And he'll drop back here on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Perkins. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap